Fantastic Friday morning to you wherever you are. Welcome to today. Boy, is it a beautiful day simply because it's the start of the weekend for many of you, but it's just another day which the Lord has made and we shall all rejoice and be glad in it. Good morning, everybody. I'm Pearson Bowen. Good to have you company. Remember, today is Friday, the 27th of June. The month is almost complete, but there's a lot still to do. Thank you for waking up to keep us company on our streams on Facebook, YouTube, and also on our website, cbc.bb. It is good having you company, and it's good that you follow our instructions, which is share the show, share the love, tell others about us, and bring them along to share in what we do Monday to Friday, bright and early from 6 o'clock in the morning. So thank you. Also, thank you because you've been sharing the tips. I've been asking you to send us anything or anyone whose story you think we need to tell, and you've been doing so. So thank you for doing so. Send it by email. morningbarbados@cbc.bb. morningbarbados@cbc.bb. Now, because we have a lot to get to, let me tell you what's coming up today. Today, we'll meet a man who has become quite a global sensation. He didn't make it to the final, but boy, oh boy, is he well sought after. And who he is will warm your heart in just a moment. So stick around for that. Beautiful morning to you as well, Kieran Olivier. Thank you so much for commenting. Have yourself a fantastic Friday. Keeping families together is what Family Fest is about. And so we get to hear more today about what to expect in July when they really kick off in full earnest. Pat Ben, good morning to you as well. Marcia Rock, have a lovely today. She's wishing everybody a fantastic today as well. Coming up, the third Regional Sleep Medicine Conference will be hosted in Barbados. We'll get to hear more about what to expect and why it matters. It all matters. So we'll talk to you a little bit more about that as well. Slender Glenda, I saw your comment. Have a good morning as well. When we talk genealogy, we're talking family. And so the Barbados Tourism Marketing Incorporated, as well as the Archives Department, they are coming together for a very special talk happening on Sunday. We'll give you more details and why you ought to be there. What's your thought on old age? Have you thought about old age indeed? Well, Mac Fingal has. And so he has a big song out for Crop Over 2025. And so he'll join us in just a little while to sing his song and to share with us the thinking behind his song on old age. Also dropping by today is the House of Soca, and they're doing a collaboration with Trinidad and Tobago. So this morning, apart from the House of Soca, we'll also get to meet Trinidadian Brian London and Kyle Casey Cowie. Can't wait to talk to them about that as well. And we're gathering in St. George this weekend. As a matter of fact, tomorrow, the big marquee event is on. And so we'll give you more details about what to expect tomorrow. But also tomorrow, Powder is on at the Bushy Park, and it goes into the wee hours of Sunday morning. And would you believe it? They have a global sensation on the cards to perform. This is a man whose image you know, whose performance electrified you and electrified Britain. As a matter of fact, I think I've dropped enough of a hint. Ladies and gentlemen, to perform for us his big hit, welcome the Bin Man.
Yeah, I'm a bin man moving dustbins. Uptown, them a sin man. I'm the singing bin man. This is what it's like to be a bin man. Yo, yeah, 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 yeah. Wearing high vis in the street. Heavy boots on the feet. We come and trim my feet, yeah, the bin may just reach early morning while you're still in the shades. Taking waves from the curb, we're the early bird. Who needs a rooster to wake them in the morning with the bin men, haven't you heard? Feel so good, loaded bin. Next week they say it, I'ma do it all again. General garden or recycling, doesn't matter, I'm a bin man moving dustbins. Piece of girl on the bench, next week they say it, I'ma do it all again. General garden or recycling, doesn't matter, I'm a bin man. Blocking all the traffic, making loads of racket. My old man's a dustman is a classic, but the song is more dramatic. With our kids by the window, working hard but they don't know. Half empty bin, leave them in the driveway. In the rain, sun or snow. Feel so good, load the bench. Next week they say I'ma do it all again. General garden or recycling, doesn't matter, I'm a bin man moving dust day. Feel so good, load the bench. Next week they say it, I'ma do it all again. General garden or recycling, doesn't matter, I'm a bin man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm a bin man, bin man, bin man. I'm a bin man, moving the bin, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm a bin man, bin man, bin man. I'm a bin man, moving the bins.
Approaching 10 after the hour now, we have waited so long to meet this man. You saw him perform just now, but finally, if patience pertains, and we will have a cool summer indeed. And so we're happy to have this morning with us, Ramon, the singing bin man Marshall. Good morning to you, Mr. Singing Bin Man.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
You have been now catapulted into global attention. How does that feel for you? Microphone.
There's no words that I can really use to express how we feel about it. Being recognized both nationally here in Barbados and internationally.
I mean, there you were on stage, and for the first time we saw bin men looking like fun. You make it seem like fun to do so. Why did you adopt this persona to the job you do?
Is because I adopted this persona because people had like a bad perception, a negative idea of what we do as bin men, because we take waste. They think that, oh, you guys are miserable, you're angry people, but I just wanted to show people that it is a job, an essential job as well, and that you can have fun out of it.
I mean, I've seen the story of children running out to meet you when you come through, because you sing and you dance as you pick up the garbage as well in your area in Norfolk, was it?
In Norfolk, yeah.
Right. And so there it is, this Bajan boy left Barbados to live in the UK, and it's a job that you're still proud to do. Well, sometimes in Barbados we don't know people who do the job you do. And so you're changing the perception of the bin man. And then you stumbled upon a hit. Were you, before you left Barbados, a singer?
I dibble-dabble a bit in like writing music, but I didn't really produce any music while I was here in Barbados.
So why did you do what you did in Britain?
Because I just saw that as a good way of getting over my message about the job that we do. Again, I started doing videos talking, but I would just remember that, you know, when I was going to school, being lectured and being spoken to, it was kind of boring. So what was a better way to get across to people? And by music, people have favorites, whether it's a hit or not. People have playlists. So I said, why do? And I love writing music. So why don't I educate people through song? And that's how the singing bin man came along.
And then you decided to enter Britain Got Talent.
Yeah, Britain's Got Talent, believe it or not, they contacted me and said...
They called you?
Yes, said they would like me to be part of the show.
Tell me a little bit about that call. When that call came, where were you and how did you feel when you got that call?
Of course, I was behind the bin lorry, the garbage truck, as we call it here, moving bins. And my phone, because I don't really use my phone behind the lorry, but something just said, you know what, answer this call. And I answered it, and it was like, okay, hi, I'm so a part of the whatever production, and we would love for you to be part of the show. And I was like, is this real? Like, this is real. And then it was like, okay, no problem. I'm at work now, so just follow up with an email. So I dropped in my email, and then the email came through with all the details and stuff, and I was like, whoa, it is real.
It's real.
Yeah.
It's real. And so the night came when you were invited onto the stage. Talk to me a little bit when Ant and Dec introduced you, and you walked onto the stage to that loud applause and saw the thousands of people watching you. How did that feel?
I was a bit nervous before, but when it got there, it was like, it came like it was natural. I saw the crowd, and I'm like,
All right.
I gotta do. I have to do. I have to do good. I have to do good. It all started. Alicia Dixon and the Simon Cowell, all the judges there were there. I'm like, okay, this is my moment. At least like giving my all. Mention if I'm from Barbados. When they said I'm from Barbados, Simon was like,
yes,
you see, and then like it just came. And when I watched back the video of my my audition, it looked like it was actually carrying the entire stadium. It wasn't like an audition. It was like a Mike One concert.
Exactly.
And I was like, is that what I've done? And then it was like, yes. I did good.
You did that. You did good for us in Barbados as well because we played it. And immediately the audience all over the world just started to respond in Barbados indeed for sure. And so there you were singing your heart out, not afraid, and waiting for the response from Simon Cowell because we know how he is.
Yeah.
Did your heart beat?
Yeah.
And so when Simon finally released It's a Yes from him too, talk to me about how that felt for you.
That's all that mattered, to be honest. I know like there are 4 judges there, but he was the one that you really wanted to get that to show that appreciation from.
Yes.
When I finished, I looked at the judges. He was clapping. I'm like, yeah. I don't care what you say from now. I can see that you clap. I can see you enjoyed it, and I was so excited. I was so happy.
That's fantastic. And so where have you been performing? Not just that song, but the other songs that you would want to perform. Other than, I know you're coming here for a purpose, but where else have you performed outside of that stage?
No,
Really?
That was my first time ever on stage.
So this is your second time ever on stage.
This is my second
All right.
time. Yeah.
And so you're performing at Powder tomorrow
Yes, I am.
as well. How excited are you for this opportunity?
I'm very excited, and especially to be back home. Yes, there was Britain's Got Talent, but this means much more to me to be performing back home on my soil, my homeland, where I grew up, to be performing in front of my people. So, like, I'm very, very excited. Like, I flew, like, came from England, had 15 minutes rest before I got here, before I got on the plane, came here, and it was just back and forth. I went to see the Powder stage to see what I'm going to do with that stage. That's mentally, that's already shelled down. It's already mashed up.
Yes.
I'm so excited to be there.
So you already have a plan.
I already have a
And
plan.
you'll execute your plan.
I will execute my plan.
I mean, you went to work, took 15 minutes, got on the plane, flew to Barbados, hit the stage, and now you're on the stage again tomorrow evening. And so what can we expect from you other than the Bin song?
Okay, so there's I have 2 different personas.
Okay.
There's the singer Ben man, who's known like more internationally, globally, and then there's Kiskadi, who I started as. Kiskadi writes more of like adult music, not the rockers, but more of that type of music, like soca, like that walk up song.
You do that?
I do that as well.
So we will get to know that tomorrow.
You
for
will
sure.
get to know that for sure tomorrow.
Wow. So you're already all settled. Where did you grow up in Barbados, by the way?
Indian Ground, St. Peter.
You're a North man.
Yeah.
Me too.
Really?
I'm from St. Lucie. As a matter of fact, where did you go to school here?
I went to Alexandra.
I went to CP. Jeez, oh man,
close.
this is real close indeed. And so for those from Alexandria who are watching today, no doubt your boy Ramon is here. And so Ramon is inviting you to come to Powder tomorrow to see him really perform. Is this how you are all the time in the way you dress? Because you, after all, is singing bin man.
Yeah, this is how I am all the time. Personality, same. Even this, I try to, it's hot here, but because people know me as the singer bin man, I might go once. Because I'm now here, I might go in this once.
Yeah, because you stay in character.
Like, yeah, like I walked through St. Lawrence Gap and people were like, "Oh, that's a bin man. That's a bin man. Oh, I know him. I'm the Honorable Prime Minister posted him. Like, that's a bin man. That's a bin man. You don't know him. You don't know." So yeah.
Having that celebrity now, how does that make you feel? Scared?
Not really scared. Because again, it feels good to be recognized. I mean, like, I've worked so hard. Like when you work so hard, it's like working for money, and then you get to pay to use that money. You spend that money. You get to travel. You get to save that money to do what you want to do with it. So I work so hard for this. So it feels good. Yes, it's a bit kind of scared, but not too much. Yeah, not so much.
I mean, you're into writing. You're into so much more eco-adventure. A whole host of things that you already do. So what for you think, Ramon, is your biggest passion?
My biggest passion is to perform. Is performing. I just saw the Britain's Got Talent stage. I'll be on Powder. I'm at Powder tomorrow. And it's mainly to educate because I've even written my own children's series book about my job. The Ramon, the singing bin man, and teaching kids educating kids how to recycle and eco living and stuff like that. So it's just to educate and perform.
Fantastic. We can't wait to see you perform this tomorrow evening. Bushy Park, you know what that is. I mean, catch your bus. If you know how to get there for sure. The Bin Man is in Barbados, the singing Bin Man. He's performing tomorrow evening at Powder. You know, Powder is at Bushy Park. Bushy Park, that's where they'll just explode with powder indeed. It's going to run right into the wee hours of Sunday morning. So if you don't already have a ticket, you're missing out on this chance to sing the singing Bin Man in the flesh. And so we are excited to see you there at Bushy Park tomorrow. So thank you so much for joining us this morning. I wish you well with all of your career plans and an excellent performance tomorrow. All the best.
Thank you, and thank you for having me. Really appreciate it. Feels good to be back home and in front of my people.
Feels good to interview you as well. Thank you so much
Thank
indeed.
you.
We're back in just a moment.